Hello everybody, I'm Jeff Meyer.
I'm Michelle Rain. We're with Starland Realty Group.
And who's that?
Star! Come here, Star.
By now you've seen all our commercials. We have 6 of them out there featuring Star. Plus we're running a couple of our old ones, the ones where we have like the sold signs, and we love selling houses and all those. My favorite one, Michelle won't let me run anymore. It's the It's the Cadillac commercial. She doesn't like that one anymore.
He's thinking about the Cadillac converters.
Yeah, they took our Cadillac converters off the trucks. And
yeah, but you know what they said that one of these car dealerships, don't say which one, they had
13 or 14.
Yeah, 14. So
yeah. Well, we just got back from a Star Power convention in Dallas, Texas. About 15, 16, 17 years ago, 2005.
2005.
I became a Star Power star. At that time, Michelle was just my assistant. She was my client care manager. And how many houses did we sell that year, Michelle? Do you remember?
367.
367 homes. My good friend Russell Shaw, who is one of the top realtors also in the country, sold 366. So we beat Russell by 1. Very proud of that. But we had an excellent time. We went out there, we got there, last Thursday?
Last Thursday.
Went to the pool. It was very hot, 104.
At 4 o'clock in the morning?
Yeah, 4.
That's crazy. And it's a different kind of hot than here. Like here, I think because we're only 3 miles off the Gulf, we have a breeze most of the time. But there, it felt like when you open the oven and the heat comes out.
Yes.
Like, it's just like hot. There's no changing of it. So, needless to say, we stayed in the convention.
Yeah, we stayed at the Marriott until, I think Saturday we walked and got a pizza, but it was great. We had a great time. Got to see a lot of old friends. Saw one of my good friends, Sid, who has 4 trucks, and they hit him for all his Cadillac converters also.
Yeah.
So I said, Sid, what did you do? He said, oh, Jeff, I had to eat new ones. Anyway,
yeah.
But we had a great time.
We did have a great time. But we did learn a lot about the market and about, things. And you always need a good convention. It gets you all sparked up and ready to go again. So
we were there Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then Sunday morning we came home and got started back this past Monday, and we have a good time.
Yeah.
We didn't miss a beat. Miss a beat. The team was
we have
here.
A great team.
Team was here. The only thing, we had to go on two appointments on Monday. They could have been Friday or Saturday, but they didn't. They were fine with that.
Yep.
Anyway, so let's talk about the wonderful market that we're in.
Right. And I think that we got it all in one big sentence. Do you want to list your home or do you want to sell your home? And there's a difference between that. Some people are like, oh, I want to list my home. And then some people are like, I want to sell my home. And what would you say the difference between those two are?
Probably about 20% of the population. Is that what you're talking about?
Kind of.
What
does it mean that if somebody says they want to list their home?
They're not really concerned. We have a couple people that called us up and said, Jeff, we want to sell our house. We're moving so-and-so. Or we've already moved and we need you guys to sell our house and all that. We love those people. We also like the people that go, well, we want to put our house on the market, and we go to see them. Their house is worth $350. They're saying, well,
they want $375.
And we go, okay, we'll try it for a couple of weeks. No one comes. The one lady was, Jeff, no one's coming to my house. And I said, well, we told you you're supposed to list it at $350. You listed it for $400. The general population knows.
Yeah. There's so much out there.
There's 767 houses. But she goes, well, they can look and make an offer. Well, they're not looking.
They don't do that. Nobody does that anymore. That is the early 2000s when people did that. Now, they go online, they look up public record, they check out Zillow, they check out Realtor.com, they check out Redfin.
Yep. Everything.
Then they call us out, and we bring everything that's closed. And so before, the appraisals would come in, and they might be short, but they were low. So then the buyer would have money.
Right.
Well, now the houses are at the highest they've ever been. We even tipped over 2005. Everyone's house, and I'm not going to talk about condos because those depend on their features and stuff, but all the residential houses in every price range is about 100,000 more.
From last year.
From last year.
All ours are.
100,000 more. So if you want to go higher than the last one that closed, that is 100,000 more, then what happens is, you now priced yourself out of the market, because the buyers, they didn't mind last year when the house was 200 and they paid 210 to get the house. And then the next couple months it's 220, 250. But now we're at 300,000, and their buyers are like, it's not worth it. They could go build a house.
Well, one of the problems is, and it's not really a problem, is interest rates now. So before, if you were looking, let's say, for a $400,000 house, I think was $390 is now $350. So you lost, if you were in the $400,000 range, you lost $40,000. So if you listed your house for $400,000, those buyers are now in the $360 category because of the past two raises in the rates.
Yeah, because their monthly goes up, and let's just be honest, when people are buying a house, they look out. They have to qualify, but they have to look to see what their monthly thing is.
Yep.
I mean, with gas and food and everything, last year, the interest rate was lower, so now they can have that house payment, pay their high gas, high food. But now, they have to get that house. And if they go to the comps and they see the last one sold for this, and it had everything done. And when I say that, I mean roof, air conditioner, the plumbing's in good shape, and the electric is all done. Also, updated kitchen, updated bathroom, updated floors.
Everything's fresh.
Those are the houses that brought those prices up. Because those are the people who are selling.
Yeah.
And they brought those prices up, and that highest one, you got to match with it, and then it's an apple-to-apple thing. So, it's just, that's just the way it is.
One of the things you have to remember is we're in the market.
Every day.
We sell 2% of the houses in the county, and I'm bragging a little bit. So out of
Not the county, but West Pasco.
West Pasco. So if every time you drive down the road and you see 50 signs, one of them's us, and we have 1,300 and something realtors right now. And I'm not knocking anybody, it's just that there's a lot of houses coming on the market. We have 760 houses on the market. In January, we had 200. February, it was like 220 or 230. It was creeping up, but not enough to make a difference. Now we're at 700, so that means we have 500 houses more than 5 months ago.
Yep.
Which is a lot, and we have our percentage of those homes too. But it's just, so when you're taking advice from somebody, because we hear all the time, well, my neighbor told me my house was worth this, and I'm going, well, gee, is your neighbor in real estate?
Yeah.
No, the house down the street sold for that, but it was a different house.
But I mean, a lot on YouTube, and we've been watching. There's these doomsayers saying the market's gonna crash. I'm gonna tell you, those people are buyers. They are looking to get everyone to start crashing, so that way then they can scoop up those houses. But if you price your house correctly, like if you priced it where it was a month and a half ago, it's gonna go, because we don't have a lot.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's the only reason people are on the market more than 2 weeks is because they overpriced. As soon as they drop, this past week 180 people dropped, and I guarantee if they dropped it where it's supposed to be, they'll be gone in 7 days.
7 to 10 days.
Because that's the way it is, but the market isn't crashing. You can't say, oh, the prices are coming down. No, they're not. They're not coming down. The list prices are coming down because they're too high. But if you price it where it should be, your price right where you should be, it'll sell right where it should be, and it'll sell within a week, just like it did before.
Yeah.
But that's the thing, is that people are like, it's not crashing. There's 767 houses. West Pasco notoriously had 1,200 to 1,500 every month.
That's right. 5 years ago, we averaged 1,200.
Yes.
If you go back to our TV shows and stuff, we would have 1,200 houses on the market.
Oh yes, and it was until
4 years ago is when we really started noticing.
It was like right around the pandemic is when the numbers drastically dropped down to the 500-600 listing a month.
Yep, no one.
But like I said, the 767, 462 are closing in 30 days, so we have about a month and a half supply.
Yeah.
So, you know.
Not a 6-week supply, which is.
Right, and like I said, out of those 767, 180 of them dropped, and probably next week they'll move
How
to
many,
the.
Michelle, how many houses do we have active right now?
We have 9 houses active,
Okay,
and we have
19 or
we
20
have
under contract.
19.
19.
Good news, our waterfront property Bayside closed today. I love Annika and Peter. They're the owners of Canterbury Farms. They closed today.
Yes,
They're excited.
They love us.
Yep, they're going to move up where the farm is, so that's
Mhm.
where they're going to live. Our lady on Nile over in
What a
River
nice,
Crossing,
she was adorable.
closed. Very nice. She's
Yep.
going to be with her kids in one of the Carolinas.
I think north.
Yep. The people on Pine Walk, in
Yep.
Timber Greens, we sold their house. Their parents had given them the house to sell, and we sold that. That closed
The
today.
nice thing about those folks was when they called us up, they had nothing, well, of course, a lot of people have nothing but nice things to say about us. I went to see them and they said, Jeff, we already know everything. Just come out and see us. We know we're hiring you. We know you're hiring you.
There's a brother and sister.
Yeah. And we walked in, and with that house, they were 20,000, I think, less than what we were told them it was worth. But
Not sure.
That's you weren't there.
I know.
Anyway, but I'm sorry. Go ahead with the
Then
next
we
one.
also closed
Pine Walk was
for
in Timber Greens.
Timber Greens. We closed Foursome, which is in Fairway Oaks. Interesting story on that lady is that her family is in Ukraine fighting
Yes.
that war right now, but she moved with her sister, so
Yes.
we're happy she'll be with her family. Also, who closed this week was our house on Kitten up in
Yes, Kitten Trail.
Yep,
That was a
up
nice
on
one.
Kitten, and so that was a very nice house, brand spanking new mobile. And I tell you, sometimes people fight appraisals and they don't win, but that one,
You won.
we won that one.
We're going
So
to be
you have to
listening,
know what you're
talking about
looking at.
that real quick. We're listing the exact same model
Don't say the street.
on Monday. I don't remember the street. On Monday, I'm meeting with her on Monday
know.
to get through the paperwork, and we're listing another one on another street that I can't even pronounce.
Mhm.
Anyway, and that's a different model.
Right,
They're both
so-
brand new.
Those are coming up. Also coming up is a house in Seven Springs.
Yes.
Beautiful house, beautiful house. One coming up in the Estates.
Yes, we're doing
And
an
that's
open
nice.
house there Monday.
Another one
Sunday.
coming up in Gulf Harbors, Florimar.
Yep.
What came on this past week was a nice house, nice house over on Mill Creek, and it's getting, I think it's getting another
showing
it's getting another showing
today,
today. And then we have I cannot.
Oh, keep going.
Ostawaga,
That's in Mira Vista.
okay, and Mira Vista. So these
That's
are.
a 5-bedroom house. 5-bedroom, 3-bath, 3-car garage. It's a 2-story, and a Key Vista down there. What a nice guy. He said, Jeff, we bought the house 5 months ago, something like that. We like living in Clearwater better. Come on over and talk to
Yeah,
us.
we're gonna do it. Sometimes you make a mistake.
Well, a lot of people, we have a lot of people, we used to have a lot more than we do now that would buy a house in West PASCO, and like within a year they'd go, I don't like it here.
Yeah.
And then they would, remember, it isn't as bad as it used to be.
Yeah.
We would sell them a house, and 6-7 months later they were calling us up.
Saying they.
Jeff, we love the house, but we just
It's
want to
too
go.
hot. It's too hot.
We want to go back to
We're
Indiana.
gonna go back. It's too hot.
Okay.
It's too hot.
Let's
So,
see. I gotta think if there's any-
Richmere went under contract.
Oh, we love Richmere. That was
Yeah.
a little condo
And
down in
Buttonwood over in Beacon Woods went under contract.
Buttonwood was a nice house. We love Button.
Richmere's over in Beacon Square.
Buttonwood was the gentleman that liked baseball. A lot of pictures.
Our house on Lightning Rod, which is in Oaks, something Oaks.
Woodland Oaks.
It's closing.
Yes.
This next week.
410,000.
Right, and then quite a few next week we'll be able to
Name
go
some
over.
of them. Let's
I'm
talk
trying
about
to think.
There's a lot.
Lightning is closing next week, and I know one other one is closing.
And
Oh, Mayfield. I
Yes.
love Mayfield. They're closing also. That'll be next week. Anyway, so we're here for you.
call us up.
Give us a call. we'll get your house
All
on the
those
market.
websites we're on the international MLS.
Mm-hmm.
We're also on the Stellar MLS plus the local MLS. Those two are basically
Better
the
Business
same.
Bureau.
Better Business Bureau with the highest rating you can get. In fact, I think, highest rating you
And
can
when we
get.
went out to Texas, we now have what is called a digital card.
Yes, we're going to be working on
And
that.
so, we can send our business card out that
Yeah,
way.
yeah.
Also, that is a cool little thing. It goes straight to our website, so you're going to see everything we just listed, also everybody else's.
Yes.
So that's a neat one too.
But most important, our favorite secret weapon is this little one right here. Look how, don't jump around, it's okay. Is this cute little one right here.
She's
Star, she's the best. Oh, I gotta tell a story. So today, it was like 9 o'clock, and I'm getting organized. I'm at the house, I'm getting organized, the phone rings. Jeff, do you sell houses up in Heritage Pines? I said, yeah, we just sold one right down the road in Autumn Oaks. And she goes, well, we're thinking about selling our house. I said, okay. When you guys come out, can you bring Star with you? And I said, well, of course
We have a lot
can.
of requests for
We have a
Star.
lot of requests to see Star. I think that they think that she's running the show now.
I think so.
That could be.
She kind of does.
She's pretty smart. Anyway, you want to wrap this puppy up?
Let's wrap it up.
Notice I said puppy.
I know.
Anyway, I'm Jeff Meyer.
I'm Michelle Ray. We're with Star One Realty Group. Give us a call. We'll help you sell your house. Or if you're looking to buy, you can do that too.
We love helping people.
Talk to you later.
Thank you. We'll see you next week.